Come in to test drive the Honda Accord, the 2018 North American Car of the Year.
Tomorrow, as Lewis Hamilton closes in on his 5th title, he duels with Sebastian Vettel deep in the heart of Texas. Formula One Pirelli United States Grand Prix, tomorrow at 1:30 on ABC and the ESPN app.
Well, Liberty answers an Idaho State scoring drive with a score of their own. The touchdown pass, 29 yards to Antonio Gandy Golden. Makes it 13-3 Liberty. And what do you think, Joe? You got to use a Brillo pad to get that stuff off. How do you do?
I was just sitting there
get all that glitter off.
It looks great, you know. It's you're a fan, you're in the game, but then when you come off that emotional high,
a lot of regret there.
And you got to get to the actual shower and get that stuff off. It's a process, I imagine. And then the next week, you're thinking in the back of your mind, I'm going to put this stuff on again and got to get it back. It's commitment.
It is.
It's commitment. Give the girls credit. It's committed.
Yeah, team appreciates it.
Yeah.
Flames all set to kick it away here. A little bit of a breeze blowing. I've seen a couple of times the ball blown off the tee. This line drive kick taken down around the 2-yard line. Return opportunity coming here for Idaho State. Gets it out to about the 27-yard line. And that's where they will begin, trailing by 10. Well, this Idaho State squad and head coach Rob Phinisee, even with the struggles Liberty's had defensively, felt like coming in, they do some things that they are going to have to adjust to. And with more on that, we check in once again with Bobby Bolin.
That's right, Matt. One of Idaho State's biggest concerns coming into this game, like you said, wasn't surprisingly the offense. It was the defense. After the performance coach said they saw from Liberty last weekend, he said they're very stout against the run. They said they make it difficult to do some of the things they like to do, so we're going to have to learn how to adjust as the game continues. And we saw in the first half, they put up 96 rushing yards. I think they found that adjustment.
Yeah, here's a few more. This one might go the distance. Look out! It's a foot race, and finally drug down the 24. The ball comes out late, but I believe he was down. Ty Flanagan breaking off a huge run to begin this drive for Idaho State. Yeah, whatever they found, whatever adjustments they made, it's working, because they are running the ball at will.
Yeah, you look at the replay here. They wash down the nose tackle with a double-team crease, and the linebacker just way overplays it to away from the play side, and the Red Sea is parted right there.
Jeremy Peters with the touchdown-saving tackle. That was a 59-yard run. Now James Masson comes back in. There's a pass. Guller to Guller. Mitch making the grab, and he's down to the 1-yard line.
See, once again, this is where it gives you problems. You start running the ball straight down the gut of the defense. Now you can attack the field from the outside.
The Bengals hurry up here quickly to the line, trying to punch this thing in. James Madison met by Ajayi, and he'll be dropped maybe a yard, half a yard there, as it will bring up 2nd and 2. There's a Gullers connecting. Tanner to Mitch.
Guller to Guller.
Those guys have done that, I was going to say a few times, backyard, on the field, wherever. As it's now 2nd and goal from the 2. Guller lofting one up, touchdown, the grab made there by the tight end, Austin Campbell. So they run the play action there, suck the defense in, and then just drop one over the top, and a quick answer from the Bengals offense.
You have to really respect the Bengals offense right there. Be able to hit the long run, and then once again, now you set yourself up. Got to be able to protect that middle. Boop, right over the top, touchdown.
Campbell, a red zone weapon, his 4th touchdown on the season. As Shido in for the extra point. That is up and through, and we've got a 3-point ball game. So the confidence building on that Idaho State sideline as they have found some success offensively. We've got a tight ball game.
In an emergency, seconds matter. That's why Prop 6 is so dangerous. There are more than 3,600 deaths on California roads every year, many caused by bad infrastructure. Prop 6 eliminates more than $5 billion a year in funds dedicated to fixing roads, bridges, and infrastructure. That delays emergency response times and puts Californians at risk. Getting to the scene quickly could mean the difference between life and death. Join public safety leaders. No on 6.
my man Mike.
Good to see you again.
See you.
Our daughter loves her new Honda, so I'm here to look at the Accord.
Excellent. The Accord LX comes standard with a turbocharged engine and our full suite of Honda sensing safety and driver assist technologies.
2018 North American Car of the Year?
Yes, the Accord is voted best in innovation, design, and value.
That settles it. I'll take it.
You're gonna share it, right? Come in to test drive the Honda Accord, the 2018 North American Car of the Year.
So toot toot is kind of like, I should say, toot toot.
That's when somebody's just feeling good about themselves, usually me. I never had a 4-game losing streak in 8 years.
Oh my God, talk more about yourself. Toot toot.
Trying to find that wide receiver. The next, I say Randy Moss.
That should probably be a toot toot and some push-ups.
I never get any props.
Bricks.
Toot toot.
Great players have what you can't teach, which is that innate feel for the game.
That's a sign of greatness.
The critically acclaimed television event continues.
Genius is people who see things before they happen.
Watch some of the things that are jaw-dropping and you go, how? The great ones, the geniuses, they know how.
13-10 Liberty. Idaho State just scored the touchdown. This was the play that kicked off the drive. How about the run here by Ty Flanagan? Look at that hole, Joe.
Yeah, the guard works down over top of the nose guard. The linebacker played it the wrong way. He was in the wrong gap, which opened up that huge hole. And then it was just as Chris Berman would say, it was a rumbling, stumbling, running after that.
Yeah, you got to stretch after breaking off a run like that. You're not really prepared to run 159 yards sometimes, and what a job offensively. These two running backs, each averaging over 11 yards per carry here early in this ball game. We've seen 155 rushing yards from Idaho State thus far. Remember, the success Liberty's defense had last week against Troy had not been the success they'd had all year. They were near the bottom in the country in rush defense even after the Troy ball game. So whatever was working last week, they need to find again here today. It hasn't been easy, as Seneca Espinoza takes it at his own 5. Looking for a hole, doesn't find one. Wrapped up, taken down at about the 23.
As it goes right now, the Bengals running backs better keep those hammies loose.
Yeah. Well, you think now, it's what we talked about really earlier in this season for Liberty. There's a certain amount of pressure on their offense to produce every time they touch the ball. Right. Because the defense has struggled. It's struggling today. So the pressure kind of shifts to Buckshot Calvert and this offensive group to put points on the board every time you touch it, because you're not exactly stopping anybody right now.
And no question, and from the Bengals' point of view defensively, that's where we go back to creating the turnovers. If they can create that 3 to 4 turnovers, they're going to have to give themselves a real good chance.
Peyton Pickett taking the carry, doesn't get much as he's wrapped up and dropped. That was Trevon Aloy there making the tackle.
Trevon Aloy is a large man.
6'1", 330 out of Murray, Utah.
That's a tree stump.
Yeah.
That's a big tree stump.
Peyton Pickett hasn't really gotten on track thus far today. He's rushed a couple of times for negative yardage. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Flames. And listen to this crowd. Now, I realize Liberty has the football, but Idaho State has really taken this crowd out of the ball game here the last few minutes. Pickett again with the run. Lowers the shoulder. Powers forward, and it looks like he'll have enough for a first down.
If you want to lift your team, you do things like Peyton Pickett does right there. Those are the little things that nobody really notices. The finishing of the run, lowering the shoulder right here. Get that shoulder down. Get through that defender. Finish off your run. Those are the things that give you that little extra edge of toughness that carries down to the rest of the team.
So first down now for Liberty. Pickett still in the backfield. And the fullback Lewis in motion to the left side. And that's where Pickett will look to head as he's wrapped up and taken down after about a 2-yard gain. It looked like Aaron Manu, the first one there to make the tackle.
Yeah, those are the little things that don't show up right away, but Liberty's mixing it up. They're trying to run straight at you on some runs, and then on that run, they're trying to hit you with the stretch play, get them moving laterally, and then you attack them horizontally. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can use the run game.
Liberty having success running the football, or at least trying to force it a bit here on this possession, and we saw that last week as well. They didn't have a great number as far as yards per carry but they really made an effort to establish that running game. And really down the stretch and on that last drive, it certainly helped as they were able to pick up a few more chunk plays. Calvert in trouble, wrapped up, taking down the corner blitz. Anthony Ricks gets to him, and a big loss on second down as he gets Calvert to the turf.
Yeah, they surprised him right there, Matt. They surprised him with the corner blitz coming off the edge. And this is where you always have to be able to have a bailout. You have to have a short route to be able to go to right out of the gate. All the routes right there were downfield, so Buckshot had no option.
Third down and 18 now for the Flames. You see now, Idaho State brought that corner blitz a couple of times. Weren't able to get there the first attempt. But Ricks came flying in and hung on for dear life. Third long, here comes a little more pressure. Calvert avoids it, slings it downfield, has a man, but he is not able to stay in bounds. Caleb Coleman makes the grab, unable to get a foot down, and so the Flames will be forced to punt.
I'm interested to see this one again and get a replay on that.
Coleman kind of lunging to the sideline.
Yeah, he's out.
But yeah, not able to tap the toe.
Thought we were going to get a replay
challenge.
A little replay challenge there, but that wasn't even close.
You like those challenges?
I like those challenges. I like when we disagree on it. Get the fighting in the booth.
Aiden Alvis comes in now, had a fantastic punt to pin Idaho State at the 1 yard line earlier. Gets his left foot into that one. High spiraling punt. Gonna go over the head of the return man, take a liberty roll, and just doesn't.
Challenge there, that wasn't even close. I like those challenges.
Look at this.
Get the fighting in the booth. Replay challenge there, that wasn't even close.
You like those challenges?
I like those challenges. I like when we disagree on it. Get the fighting in the booth.
Aiden Alvis comes in now, had a fantastic punt to pin Idaho State at the 1 yard line earlier. Gets his left foot into that one. High spiraling punt. Gonna go over the head of the return man, take a liberty roll, and just doesn't.